You know what's wild? The Toronto Blue Jays just made it all the way to the World Series, and the two guys who got them there are still coaching and managing on expiring contracts. Yeah, you heard that right. Ross Atkins and John Schneider took this team from being on the hot seat to being 2 wins away from a championship, and they're heading into spring training without knowing if they'll even have jobs next year. Now, according to MLB trade rumors, extensions are expected to happen. But the fact that we're still talking about this in February is absolutely insane. Let me paint the picture here. Both Atkins and Schneider are entering the final year of their current deals. The Blue Jays already exercised their club option on Schneider back in November, which gave him one more year. But that's it, 1 year, for a manager who just took his team to the Fall Classic. Think about how crazy that sounds when you say it out loud. And here's the thing that makes this whole situation even more interesting. Just a year ago, these two were facing massive pressure, like serious hot seat stuff. The Blue Jays were supposed to be contenders. They had the talent, they had the payroll, but things just weren't clicking. People were calling for heads to roll. Social media was brutal. Toronto sports radio was absolutely roasting them daily. The general consensus was that if the Blue Jays didn't make a deep playoff run, changes were coming at the top. Fast forward to now, and the entire narrative has completely flipped. Toronto went out and won the American League pennant. They knocked off some serious competition to get there. They pushed one of the best teams in baseball to the limit in the World Series. That's not just exceeding expectations. That's completely shattering them. So why the delay on these extensions? That's what everyone wants to know. The Blue Jays already locked up team president and CEO Mark Shapiro with an extension a few weeks back. That move made sense. Shapiro's been with the organization, he's built the foundation, and clearly ownership wanted to reward that and provide stability at the top. But if you're extending Shapiro, logic says you extend the guys who are actually in the dugout and making the day-to-day decisions that got you to the World Series. The expectation, and this is key, is that both deals will get done before opening day. That's the timeline we're looking at, which, okay, at least there's some clarity there. But imagine being Ross Atkins or John Schneider right now. You just had the best season of your career. You silenced all the critics. You proved you can build a winning roster and manage at the highest level. And you're still waiting for the phone to ring with the security you've clearly earned. From a pure baseball operations standpoint, this feels like a no-brainer. Atkins has shown he can construct a championship-caliber roster. Schneider has proven he can handle the pressure of managing in a massive market and get results when it matters most. The chemistry is clearly there. The results speak for themselves. But here's what really matters. Stability breeds success in baseball. When your front office and your coaching staff know they have long-term support, they can make decisions with the future in mind, they can develop young players without panicking, they can build something sustainable instead of just trying to save their jobs every single season. The Blue Jays are right there. They're knocking on the door of a championship. You don't blow that up. You don't create uncertainty. You reward the people who got you there, and you give them the resources and the time to finish what they started. Toronto fans deserve that. Atkins and Schneider have earned it. Now it's just about making it official.